region has brought major firms here. Those firms are kind of reinventing themselves. The Booz Allens, they've had their challenges, as have a lot of the primarily DoD-focused government contractors, but they're realigning not just in cyber warfare, but in healthcare and other industries, because they realize that they've got intelligent people around here that can help them push that forward. And I think that bodes well for us in the long term.
One other quick comment just about the Silver Line in general. I think that this piece frequently gets lost in the dialogue and was certainly lost in last year's battle for Phase 2, is that the train goes both ways. And while you'll have a one-seat ride from Reston into DC and all the way to Largo, as of December, it also allows us to transport resources from the city out west. And that's what will drive a lot of firms to locate, to come further out, to head to 28 or to 772, because they can get a talented workforce that wants to live in the heart of the action in Arlington, but would prefer to work for a brilliant company down the road.
I mean, we can't predict office rates. We can't predict the next cycle that's going to drive office demand. But what we can look at are some fundamentals that are very hard to replicate. And we talked about them kind of throughout the day. Dulles Airport, Silver Line, a very highly educated workforce. We didn't talk about the fact that we've got some of the best colleges in the country, if not the world, some of the best public schools. So the things that are very hard to replicate that kind of suggest that if you're going to be anywhere, it's a good spot to be, and you'll see some of that recovery whenever it will be.
Well, I think the combination, we've done 700,000 square feet of backfilling the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency here in the Dulles Corridor recently with GSA. That would not have been possible without the future Phase 2 metro stations. We're operating a shuttle in the short term to kind of bridge the gap until the metro is here. But the ability to even have done that deal with GSA would not have existed without this, without the metro extension to this corridor. You have, the proximity to the housing stock in Loudoun County of reasonably affordable housing. You've got the universities, the schools that Greg was just mentioning, and you've got the proximity to the Reston Town Center. These folks can come to a secure campus on a very, highly secure type of a job, yet be 5 minutes away from Reston Town Center and 20 minutes from their home in Loudoun County, which is kind of a great nexus, and why we did that deal there, those deals there. So.